Guys, all right. So, kind of just tuning in and feeling this energy here. Um, so for some of you, this, okay. So, Queen of Pentacles. Now, this don't get caught up on the signs if it's not like your sign. This could just be a temperament thing. This is uh, she's very grounded, very thoughtful, sincere, business minded, but not fanatically. It's more savvy. It's more it's like an admiration for money. It's for for what it is. It's like it's a tool. It's currency. It's it an appreciation for it, but it doesn't really rule her. You know, but she's aware of how influential it is. They say it makes the world go round. She's aware of the importance of it. So it again doesn't have to be an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It could be just someone with that nature. Very, very creative, very fruitful, very likes to put her own little kind of touch on something, her own spin on something. Very unique. I heard she grows differently, so it's that kind of feeling for this, right? And this person, whether this is you or someone you're dealing with, it seems like there's some sort of an opportunity where they're being presented something, or they've thought about something, or they have an emotion of something, like it's taking a leap of faith, or going in a direction, or accepting an offer, or something, right? It's something is being kind of, but it's almost like there could be worry that there will be a lot of talk. A community could be involved, a family, a religion. I heard ostracized. Excuse me. So it's whatever this is, this, and this feels feminine to me. This energy. So, I mean, we all have that in us, so just take it how it resonates. But this does kind of feel more of a feminine energy. And this person, they're kind of like, they're worried that it'll end not nicely. Could be involving a King of Cups. Choices. I'm interested. I was thinking to myself, I'm interested, and I was thinking, like, why this person would worry about this. Like, if you're having something offered to you, why would these thoughts come up from it? That there's going to be judgments, there's going to be someone left out in the cold, or being shunned or ostracized, or there's going to be trickery, or it's trying to get away with things, deception. And when I asked that question and looked on the bottom, it's like, because there might have been, so this might be someone that you have dealt with in the past. This might be somebody that you have some sort of past tie to. Could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be. Somebody that you, or you know, however it fits, it felt very emotionally connected. Oh, what will happen if you accept this offer? Fool. Temperance. So why? Okay. Where'd the card go? Okay. Huh. Magician, the sun. So why? Oh, jeez. There's the two I want. Hold on. So why? So these might be fears that you have. Yeah. These definitely could be. I saw Strength and Queen of Swords. I mean, you could have a lot of boundaries up, or this could be that person. I mean, there's a lot of almost like illusion, like they're being pushed in the direction they need to go, you know, but once it's almost like once it kind of gets over here, it's like, uh-oh, and it fades off into this. It's like how she is on her own, even how this is kind of sometimes being, it's almost like the universe is kind of like, consider this, you know, and things are like, oh yeah, you know, that's, you know, something, you know, I'm on my journey, you know, whatever. And then once it's really thought about, that's when this comes out, and it's very whatever can go wrong will. That's the feeling I get. It's what should they know about this connection? Oh, it could lead to marriage. It could lead to long-term, some kind of long-term commitment, or yeah. Oh, and you know it. Oh my God. Like, this is fear to me. That's what this is reading as. It's reading as you've been hurt before, most likely by this person before they were this, right? They might be coming back a little bit more grown up. If this is a business, this could be like, maybe, you know, they wanted you involved in the business, you know, right away, and you were like, well, you know, I really not interested, or something happened and it kind of fell apart or whatever, and now it's coming back and it's matured a little bit, it's grown a little bit, so then it can, like, this is a very, and this is something that you are aware of, this connection, past life, soul recognition kind of connection. You'll know it. This, you know, this isn't going to be a, well, I wonder if this is, no, you will know this. Like, you will know. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's funny because it's like going in rows too. If you look at it, I want one for here. Hold on a second. Like whoever this is up here, I feel like they've made a lot of progress, and they've maybe had to overcome a lot of things, and they've matured on their own as well. But the way that they've matured, it's almost I don't want to say hardened them. It's not like that. It's almost like it's taught them boundaries, right? It's not hardened them. They're not like, their heart isn't closed. They're not like, they're open to the progression of this and this, and they're aware of the connection, and it it's funny. It's almost like they're aware of how things also have to work in a certain order. You have to walk before you can run, kind of a thing. And that's why she's coming through as this Queen of Pentacles. It's that, I don't like using the term ride or die, but they understand there's like a progression. It's more of a marathon than a race. And things have to happen, things have to grow and mature, in a way that's very organic. This is someone who, no, obviously the Queen of Pentacles would understand organic. It's growth, it's vegetation, and it. I think that's a beautiful representation of this divine feminine energy that I'm picking up on. This is somebody that is very in tune with their inner self. They're very balanced. They're very understanding that, things happen, and it's an understanding because we do things, and it causes things to happen, and there's laws, and there's consequence for breaking those laws, and there's things like that. She's also aware of the connection itself, that it is obviously a past life connection. It's something very deep, very fulfilling, and it's something that really, I think, is exchanged very nicely. I think no matter how it ended, I think that can be said about this energy, is it was, both people received beautiful things from each other. It was reciprocal that way, emotionally. But I think that might be kind of like where up here that disconnects happens. It's like you had these beautiful moments, but then how things ended, it kind of goes into this, well, but this is the way it went. So there's a realization, and then it's almost like, well, if things were good to go back, like there's some of these people might have like I don't know if they're their families or their friends or somebody was aware, or something was said, or like, I don't know, it's almost like I don't know, like a lot had been done. And this person might know about it, they might have known about it, and they might, well, they might understand that it was done from a place of immaturity, or like they understand that it still hurt, right? And like from their higher perspective, they know that like they can kind of enter into and engage in connections that they choose to at this point, and if you're having to learn something, then the universe will vibrate that towards you, that you don't really need to go out and look for anything. So it's these boundaries, and this might be actually what's bringing this person back, is you have these boundaries now, and you're like, look, we've done this, I've learned this, been there, done that, got the keychain. I don't need to even touch it again. I don't. Or, you could be, there's a couple of different things. It really depends on the maturity and the growth on both sides. This is not dependent on, well, this person will go back and will this person take, it really depends on growth and maturity and like the Page of Swords is just starting out to really have authority. It's like grabbing it and wielding it with some power, some authority. They're learning how to really use things. They're not mastering it certainly, but they're off to a good start. And I think that's you kind of gaining this mastery over this mind, because there is a little bit of swords here, a little bit of up in your brain about this. Then that's difficult, because all along here you're having to learn these boundaries and understand that you deserve respect and all these different lessons. But at the same time, you have this understanding that this is a really great partnership, business, or actual relationship. What am I at? 16? Let's see. What does the person watching this need to do? All right. It's like, I feel like you just need to kind of transmute. So, I think even thinking about it is too much energy towards it. Okay. I would continue just kind of doing your own thing, working on, your own energy, keeping it clean, keeping it high vibed, keeping it clear. The way he's glowing to me, it's very important right now to keep your vibe really high. And a lot of that is what are you watching? What are you listening to? Who are you hanging around? What are you eating? It's important that you kind of take time to really focus on that. I think that's going to cut down a lot of the mental chatter that you have, because something like this, I'm telling you, Judgment, the Star, the Fool, the Hermit, like all these High Priestess, Six of Cups, and it's kind of mirrored. Look, 4 and 6, it's like IVVI. It's mirrored, right? You know this person, you know this connection, and it's powerful. But are you there yet? Are they there yet? Honestly, think about it. Can you say that you are both ready right now? If not, then that's where this comes in. Sorry. Okay. You could have water highly aspect in your chart. You could be a water sign. They could be a water sign. I see success here. I do. And I think it's because, the universe, is, what do they say? It's conspiring. The whole universe is conspiring to bring these people together. And I think that's really great. And it's, all romantic and stuff, but, that's not really, it shouldn't be what you go to tarot readings for, because, that's not what's going to get you there. Doing the actual inner work and not romanticizing it as much as you'd like to, that's what's going to get it done. Not being off in La La Land, actually really doing the work and figuring things out. It's that 11th hour. It's, you don't get distracted in the 11th hour. You don't. You focus. That home stretch, right? You got to. I feel like there's some stuff working itself out on both sides. I think both sides are kind of working out their own karma and stuff, and things are getting worked out, and it's nice. It's a nice progression. This is good. I like this. Um, Advice. Any kind of other than the magician? Whoop. Pages, pages, pages. There's that strength again. Whatever you do, give it your full attention. I know it's sometimes you drift off into you know the abyss or whatever, but try to pull yourself back when you notice yourself doing it, and really um, focus back on what you need to be focusing on. You know, is it giving me growth? Is it giving me health? I heard even what is healthy. What is healthy for your brain, your eyes, your mental space, your emotional bank account? Like, what is healthy in all those different ways? If it's not healthy for you, you shouldn't be doing it right now. Not right now. Not with all this stuff trying to force its way in. It's almost like it's trying to but there's things you still need to do. So it's almost like it's like a teaser. It's like, wow, look at this great stuff, but guess what? Now is the time to really figure your stuff out. Yeah. I love it. Pages are also like to me they're kind of curious. They're all holding their thing, their pentacle or their sword or wand, whatever it is. They're all holding it like, wow, look at this thing I have, and I'm really gonna do something with it. It's like when you first start something, you first start a relationship or a business or whatever it is, and you got that, I'm gonna do something with this. That's what that feels like. Keep that, use that, definitely use that energy. That's wonderful. That's from the divine for you. That's a gift. See, that's motivation for you. All right, recognize it. Say thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, whoever is helping me, ancestors, grandparents, whoever it is. All right. That's it. It's already 23 minutes. I hope this is able to help somebody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.